Checking insurance coverage for GLP-1 weight loss drugs just got a little easier thanks to a new tool from Ro, the direct-to-consumer healthcare company launching service today that gives patients a free personalized report of their covered treatment options. Joining us on set is Ro co-founder and CEO Zach Reitano. Zach, great to see you again. So launched today.
Yeah.
How has it been received so far?
It's the demand has been overwhelming, and the team's really excited about it. Why we built the tool, I think, is really important. So one of the biggest problems for patients when they start this journey is how much is this medication going to cost, and am I covered? And the reason that's so important is because the variance is massive, right? It's either a few $100s a year if you're covered, or $10,000, $12,000 a year if you're not. And so what ends up happening is patients don't seek out care in the first place. But so many of them are actually covered. And so the intent behind this tool is to bridge that gap between coverage, knowledge, and access to these treatments.
So let's say they are not covered.
Yeah.
The alternative is to get compounded.
That's right.
So are you seeing that? I mean, are you seeing that's the trade-off that consumers are making at this point?
We are seeing that. I think we are seeing the first and foremost patients try to see if they can get it covered because, again, the majority of our patients are actually, when they are covered, which about 45% of patients are covered, 80% of them are paying less than $100. And 50% of them are paying $50. And so when you can get coverage, you really are covered. So that's the primary path that patients take. And then if they're not, they will choose between cash pay branded medication or that compounded
What is the
option.
split on that? I'm curious. People who are willing to go cash pay for the real thing or compounded?
You'll see when choosing between those, you will see probably a 2-to-1 split of cash pay branded versus compounded, but you will see the vast majority try the insurance path first.
See, we've been talking about a consumer that kind of strained here, kind of weakening a little bit. So for those cash pay sort of patients here, are you seeing any sort of is there any seasonality, once summer's over,
or
that sort of thing?
Or I wonder if there's a trade down too after a while.
Are you seeing any of that sort of behavior?
We do see the copay influence retention, right, as you can imagine. But what's fascinating is this is one of the last things to go. We are seeing patients, about a third of our members make less than $70,000 a year for Ro Body, which is surprising to people. And I think it's definitely a budget purchase for them. So they are carving out this expense and trading off. You're seeing them eat out less. You're seeing them grocery shop more. They might even trade off travel. So it plays such an important role in people's life that this is one of the last things to go for them.
The FDA has issued a warning about compounded semaglutide, saying that they have received adverse event reports, mainly to do with incorrect dosing. Patients aren't familiar with how to give themselves injections, et cetera, so there are errors being made there. What do you feel is your role here, since that is an option on your site and the FDA is warning that there could be a problem here? Yeah,
it's a phenomenal question. Compounding itself, I do think, plays a very important role in the healthcare system. Twofold. One, to buoy the supply chain during shortages, right? We have shortages of cancer drugs, diabetes drugs, obesity drugs, mental health, heart disease. And then when a commercially available product doesn't meet the patient's needs. And so I think you're seeing compounding play a very important role right now. I don't think you would have seen Lilly push to release the vials if you weren't seeing such success there. I will say that Lilly's a perfect example of this. They're releasing vials that will need to be drawn with a needle and vial. That's actually how they started in Europe. There's many drugs where a needle and vial is commonplace. So I think it's a typical part of a lot of patients' healthcare experiences. What our role is to make sure that we provide a ton of education and support for our patients to take it safely.
When these drugs come off the shortage list, as tirzepatide, Lilly's compound has, and that's no longer available to be compounded, when semaglutide does, what does that do to your revenue?
Yeah. Quick clarification. So while all of the doses are listed as available on the FDA's website, the drug itself is currently listed as in shortage, both tirzepatide and semaglutide. So it's a small clarification. But overall, we are at Ro rooting for the shortage to end, because when that shortage ends, again, there's about 5 to 10 million people on branded GLP-1s right now, but there's 50 to 60 million people covered for Wegovy. So there's no shortage of people who have access to that $50, $80, $100 a month product. It's just supply limited right now and knowledge limited on the covered side. So for us, again, we're rooting for the shortage to end as quickly as possible.
So what does the GLP report show? I mean, can you share with your doctors, insurance coverage, all those different things that are daunting for a lot of people?
That's right. So We built it in a way where it is shareable with your doctor. So it's anonymized, but has all the key information. So people that go onto Ro right now, they can actually they can do that. What it shows is, first and foremost, whether or not you're covered, whether or not a prior auth is required, the estimated copay. We've layered on FDA availability data into that decision-making process, and then what to tell your doctor, whether that's a doctor on Ro or your in-person doctor. And so we're saving patients a tremendous amount of time and money at the very beginning of their journey, so they know what the best next step is.